Good morning. Today's Saturday, and is it the 18th or is it the 19th? I don't know. I can't remember. I didn't check before I jumped on this bed and on this phone. So, get this. I went and got myself some water, filled up my water bottles, because in my room I don't have reverse osmosis, so I had to go get it. And on my way back to my room, I got invited to a party. Not just any party, but it's the party to make a video. A video singing. The person singing is dedicating the song to God, and she wants to share her story. So she invited me. She said there's going to be music and there's going to be food, and she said you are welcome to come to this video, or to this making of this video. So she invited me, and I'm really thinking about going. Not because, usually I'm like, oh, that's okay, but her joy and happiness was just emanating from her, and her smile, and I am fully supportive of her endeavor. So I'm really thinking about going, and if I am in the video, okay, but if I'm not in the video, that's great too. I get a chance to see somebody make something with their whole heart and love what they're doing and dedicating it. So it's very wonderful. So as you can see, I am back with another one. So you like my pillow mound, my pillow mountain? Let's see what the side looks like. Yeah. So I was going to throw myself on the bed, and I can still do that. Let's see. But you might not see me flop on it. So let me see. Okay. Yeah, that was everything I thought it would be. So. Okay. And I'm supposed to be doing stuff right now. I have to go, and I tried to do lab work yesterday so I can get my physical finished. And when they tried to pull from my veins, they tried my right arm, they tried my left arm, they couldn't pull anything out. They tried my left hand, my right hand with the butterfly needle, nothing came out. Does that mean somebody drained my blood from me? Do I have a vampire, an invisible vampire I don't know about? No, I'm dehydrated. So I hydrated last night, and I'm going to go try again to let them pull some blood from me. So we'll see what happens. And I ate very, very, very good yesterday. Yeah. All right. So let's begin this before this stops filming. Because I only have so much time, so I'm already 4 minutes in. So we're at page 340. I really need to use the little cyclone pilot's room. That was so funny. I like that. So, let me just kind of go down a little bit. Okay, here we go. Here's Mason. Yeah, juicing it through the wall socket, but power is intermittent. 1 minute we got lights, the next we're in pitch black. Gravity keeps dropping in and out. Bite me. Look at you, using big words like intermittent. Did the Army teach you that? Oh, that's cold. You wound me, madam. And when we were crawling through the vents, I saw this little girl roaming the corridor below us, dragging something wet along the floor behind her. Oh my goodness. At first, I thought it was a teddy bear or something, and then I realized it's a heart. Yeesh. Like she's dragging around an effing human heart. And all of a sudden she looks up at the vent, like right at me. And she just starts screaming at the top of her lungs. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Effed up. Yes. Yes, it is. You should probably not look at her. I'm sorry, I can't keep my face straight. You're gonna get me killed, Grant. Making me laugh out loud in SITU like this. Sorry. I don't know what SITU means, but I know he has to go pee, so. Sorry, everyone's looking at me like I'm crazy now. Thanks for that. Okay, focus. So you can't get off the ship through the escape pods. You have no engines. I guess you know that. Hypatia's got the grunt to outpace you now. If our new captain decides to do it, that's the bad news on my end. So why hasn't she got you guys the hell out of there? Jesus, Kady, you guys should just run for it. Like, where are they going to run in space? Because Aiden told her it'll render us down to our component molecules if we try. Holy bleep! I don't think it will. It's programmed to protect us. That's what it thinks it's doing even now. But I guess she's got to think it over a little. With the business end of the nuke pointing at her. And that gives me a window to work with. What can you possibly do from over there? Can you hack Aiden or something? I don't think so. Don't know yet. I can slow Hypatia down to buy some more time if they decide to run. Maybe I can out myself to the captain, convince her to send me over. I think it would need to be an on-site hack. See if I can get together control to make a safe way out. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. Kady, you can't come over here. Do you understand? They're killing people. You've never seen anything like it. The things they do. I don't want you putting yourself in danger. If you're even thinking about coming over near this ship, I guess I'll say some very bad words. So, what? Just wave goodbye and remember you fondly? You wouldn't leave me, I know it. I already left you alone once when you needed me. That doesn't matter now. None of it does. All this matters is I love you, and the thought of you safe is the only thing keeping me going. You hear me? We're not done yet, okay? There's a way out, Ez. Some shuttles and pods made it across here from Alexander before the lockdown. We got them quarantined, and if the crew come up to clean, we'll take them, Captain said. We just have to get you here somehow. I can make that happen. I just need time. Oh, you blanking. Which is that? Oh, you blanking, blank, TD, mother, brother. 342. 343. No, not you. Power's out again. We better move. Gotta go. Okay. I meant what I said, Cades. Do not come over here. I like your heart just fine where it is, thank you. I like yours quite a bit too. Love you. Be safe. As you wish. $3.44. Current death toll aboard battle carrier Alexander since attack at Corinza. 487. Percentage of remaining battle carrier Alexander personnel afflicted by Phobos virus. 13%, 0.1%. 3:45. Briefing note. Transcript of conversation in Bull's personnel quarters. Captain Bull. How'd you get in here? And this is civilian Kady Grant. Oh, nice place you got. What's your name? Seriously, you should see my quarters. Well, I say quarters. It's a bunk screwed into the wall. You have art on the walls and everything. I'm calling security. Don't do that, Captain. You could break me in half with one hand. I'm clearly not a threat. What are you then? An opportunity. Is that so? You're going to leave the Alexander. You're going to take your chances that Aiden won't actually blow you away when you run for it, which is probably a risk worth taking since it's still programmed to protect us. She can read her mind. 346. How'd you know that? It's a mystery. No, seriously, how'd you know that? That information was restricted. I hacked into your secure comms channel and listened to you talking about it with Aiden. So here's the thing, Captain. You really shouldn't leave the Alexander. There are people we can rescue on there. You just have to hold your nerve. Captain, look, I know we've all got people we care about over there, but I hope you'll understand that when I make a decision about what to do, it won't be in consultation with a teenage refugee. Does my refugee status have a particular bearing on the situation, Captain? Or my age, for that matter? Only in that I consider both to be good indicators you don't have the command experience necessary to advise me. Now, how did you get into my quarters? The same way I heard you talking to Aiden. Portal security is one of the first things I learned. Doors, comm channels, those things are the building blocks. Duh. No, just kidding. 347. Listen, Miss Grant. Kady Eleanor Grant. That's 007. You could just call me Kades. No, just kidding. I added that. I know it's hard. You have no idea. We all have people on Alexander. I don't have people. I have a person. The only one I have left, since you have forced my mother across to the Copernicus, and I'm not okay with leaving him. There's still time. Did you seriously hack the security on my door? I didn't know we had anyone left who could do that. Report to neuroprogramming within 30 minutes, Miss Grant. We'll need your skills. To help you leave the Alexander for dead? To help keep the people of the Hypatia alive, including you, which I suspect is the person you have on the Alexander. Oh, I'm going to redo that again because I just spoiled it. Including you, which I suspect is what the person you have on the Alexander would want. 348. If you think I'm going to help you abandon your dusted place, just think about this. We can do more than sit here scared. We have skills on board. Miss Grant, I'm sorry now. I'm due on the bridge, so if you don't vacate my quarters in the next 30 seconds, I'll regretfully summon security. You remember, there's no blah, blah, blah. You remember later what I asked, Captain. I'll tell neuroprogramming to expect you in 30 minutes. 349. Radio message command, channel Hypatia. Participants, Sarah Boyle, Captain Acting, Hypatia, Michael Carlin, Second Lieutenant Alexander. Date, 7/30/75, 1500 hours. 1534 is the timestamp. Carlin, hello? Oh, Captain, my Captain. I read you, Lieutenant Carlin, but I'm not your captain, over. How you figure? I'm currently sunning myself aboard your luxurious vessel, taking in the sights and sounds of Hypatia Hangar number 2. Bliss. It's not really my vessel. I'm not really a captain at all. I'm only sitting in this chair because of the real captain of the ship is lying in the morgue, over. Why would she tell somebody? That's so stupid. You have the upper hand. Holy cow. Okay. She doesn't even know how to strategize. What the heck? Yeah, I heard about that. And look, I'm really sorry, but you saved our asses. We'd be bingle fuel and drifting black by now if it weren't for you. So I'd sure as hell salute you as you walk past. Well, I appreciate that, but I'm still not your captain, Lieutenant. Over. Well, if we're getting technical. 350. I'm not really a lieutenant. I mean, I never went to officer school or anything. I've only got the pips because flying a loader on Carenza somehow made me qualified to fly a Cyclone up here. So you can call me Michael. That's not entirely appropriate, Lieutenant. Blank appropriate. Your name is Sarah, right? Correct. You have a nice voice, Sarah. Really? I don't know. Musical, maybe. Well, I appreciate that too, Lieutenant. Oh, so he's taking the time to flirt. Or he's actually infected, you know what I mean? Which is probably the case. Most likely the case. Like 99% of the case. Shucks, ma'am. 'Tweren't nothing. Sorry if I'm talking too much, by the way. I do that a little when I'm nervous. That's how I got landed with a call sign like chatter. It's fine, Lieutenant. We're all a little nervous. I hear that. Did you have time to read much poetry driving that loader on Carenza? Say again? Oh, Captain, my Captain. That's one of my favorite poems. 351. That's from a poem? Yes, Walt Whitman wrote it. You didn't know that? Oh, right. I think I heard it in an old movie once. I don't know. Ah, I see. What's it about, the poem? An all-terrain president, but really it's the price of victory, people dying before they get to enjoy the peace they fought so hard for, but fighting all the same. Sounds like a real chuckle fest. It's very sad, but beautiful. I'll have to read it once we get out of here. I can loan it to you, if you'd like. Yeah, I'd like that a lot. Well, was there any particular reason you radioed in, Michael, or did you just feel like an impromptu poetry lesson? Lieutenant. I meant Lieutenant. I'm not going to say it. Yeah, there was. You said to report anyone showing any photo symptoms so you can initiate further quarantine procedures. Yes. Yes, I did. Now look, it's probably nothing, but one of our Cyclone's drones has come down shaking. He's a Carenza recruit like me. Now, I think it's just PTSD. His wife is still on the Alexander, and they lost their son on the Carenza. He's always been described as symptoms, please. Excuse me. Well, the usual, I'm assuming. Yeah, I know what that is. You know, he's shaking, scared, semi-catatonic, but like I say, I don't think it's anything. He has been in contact with the rest of... Has he been in contact with the rest of the Alexander personnel? Well, yeah, I mean, the guys who came across in the shuttles are in Bay 3, so he hasn't been in contact with any of them. But yeah, the pilots are all jammed in here. Bay 2, like ration packs. It's getting a little fragrant if you... Lieutenant, yeah. Lieutenant, I'm so sorry. Okay. What are you sorry for? Sarah? 353. Command channel, Hypatia. 73075, 1537. Hangar Bay, and then 14. Hangar Bay 2 system check complete. 73075, 1542. 42. Airlock seal integrity confirmed 100%. 73075, 1545, 10. Command override received. Acting Captain Sarah Boyle, ident confirmed. 73075, 1546, 17. Corps Command PR. And then you see the rest here. 00 point ID. Hashtag 2 acknowledge. Purging. 73075, 1548, 10. Purge complete. 353. Why do we need to know this? Because of this. And shall I take a picture of it? Yes, I shall. Because this will be my thumbnail. Andrew, Buzz, Barum, Peter,